Thank you for taking time to learn about MiniMoves. A great place to start is with an understanding of just what is a mini-move. A mini-move is the interstate or state-to-state relocation of just a few items of furniture, perhaps a room full of furniture, or even the contents of a full apartment. But for us, that's typically going to be a shipment of under 5,000 pounds. And to help put that into perspective, the average three-bedroom home has contents of 18 to 20,000 pounds. Then a great follow-up question is, then who is MiniMoves? We're an interstate full-service mover uniquely focused on small shipments. We're a licensed household goods carrier. We have been the pioneers in this space for 35 years now and arguably have our process sanded down very well. We have 144 terminal locations or qualified agents that give us service capability in 95% of the U.S. relocation market. We're very technology driven, both in terms of our anticipation of what's happening next on every move, but it really drives our communication and move plan compliance with each customer. We have a really unique method of operation that gets as close to claims-free service as you can get in the moving business. And you can see from our industry associations that we're very invested, very involved in the industry at large, and very well respected by our colleagues. We offer three primary services. The first is our MiniMoves interstate moving. It's full service containerized moving, very scalable from just a few items up to 5,000 pounds. MiniCube is our latest offering, and it's focused on delivering affordable service to interns, temporary workers, or anyone who's not shipping furniture and just shipping personal effects. Worldwide is our international operation, and we're able to handle all shipment sizes, all shipment modes, whether it's land, sea, or air. So here's what customers can expect on their MiniMove. We're delivering all of the services that you would typically expect from a professional full-service mover. So that's going to include background checked movers, detailed descriptive inventory of everything that's leaving the house. We'll take the bed apart, put that back together, delivery, same with the kitchen table. We provide inside pickup, inside delivery, placement, and arrangement of the furniture. We're offering full packing service or just partial packing service for the breakables, or we can guide you through self-packing options to help conserve money and save that cost. We're able to arrange specialty crating for artwork, preparation of appliances. All of the labor for a MiniMove is included for loading and unloading, and replacement cost coverage is included on every quote. But these are the things that really make us different. First of all, at MiniMoves, we're moving shipments in these specially designed tri-wall or triple layer cardboard containers. We have no minimum weight charge. All of our charges are based on the actual items moved, and unlike many van lines who have a 1,000-pound minimum or sometimes a 2,100-pound minimum, we have no minimum weight at all. Our detailed price quote is based on the items that are going to be shipped, not on the scale weight, so we take the surprises and the volatility out of estimating accuracy. All of our local loading and unloading is done using small straight trucks that fit. And so essentially we're eliminating wasteful shuttle fees on all small shipments. Finally, once the goods are loaded, our containers are moved using top-tier freight carriers for very predictable transit times. A big part of our signature service is that we use cloth furniture pads during moving. But it's not just that we use cloth pads. We pad everything in its room at origin before it goes through the first doorway. The pads are taped or stretch wrapped in place, and they simply don't come off of that item until it's been placed in the room at the final delivery point. It's kept our claims rate under 8% for the last 20 years in an industry that has a historic average that runs between 20 and 25%. One of the other things that we learned from our customers is that we offer flexible delivery options, up to 30 days of free storage on containerized moves to coordinate delivery with the lease start date. Customers, all of our MiniMoves customers, get a dedicated go-to person on our staff, their relocation coordinator, as their single point of contact during the move. Lots of attention to detail, lots of communication. It's what really delivers the difference for MiniMoves. Here's how our network process works. It starts with move planning and pricing at our headquarters in Hillside, Illinois. Once the order is scheduled, Then our agent goes out to perform that first mile of service. They'll perform packing services, pad up all the furniture, load everything loose at residence so that we're in and out of the house much faster, and we bring the goods back to the terminal for containerization. Once containerization is done, the goods are loaded on a less than truckload general freight carrier for quick and efficient transportation. It's received by our agent closest to the delivery point. They'll call ahead to the customer, see if they can accept delivery or if we need to hold on to that shipment for that storage period, and then they'll perform final delivery, inside placement, remove all of the pads, and can perform unpacking service if that's scheduled on the move plan. This map represents our network of service providers. In major markets, we've got redundant service capacity so that we never hit blackout dates even during peak seasons. And in those cases where we don't have a service terminal, we're able to provide transportation in a traditional sense by bringing in truck service to those zip codes that we may not offer containerized service. We operate a cost-plus pricing model, building a price quote based on the unique service aspects of each move. The charges are based on the constructed weight of the shipment, not the actual scale weight, so that we take the guesswork and the volatility out of estimating accuracy. Our quote document lists all the items to be moved and the services to be provided, including detailed costs. The binding price quote guarantees a price per pound for all services. Final charges will be based on the actual item shipped, so if an item is included in the inventory and is not moved, a refund or adjustment will be made to the price. On the other hand, if someone ships a room of furniture they were really planning on selling before moving day, we've agreed on what the cost per pound is for those additional items. Let's look at MiniMoves benefits and our new initiatives. The moving industry notoriously has a pretty bad environmental footprint. When you take a look, though, at the use of our cloth pads versus the paper pads that are used by the crate and freight industry, who also focuses on small shipments, we believe that our cloth pads are saving about 240,000 pounds of paper pad waste annually. Our tri-wall containers are far more recyclable than wooden lift vans. And based on our current shipment volume, those cardboard containers are saving about 750,000 pounds of new lumber and an equal amount of landfill waste every year. Finally, the use of LTL transportation, that general freight service, as opposed to traditional van service that goes to each location for pickup and delivery, we believe that that's going to save about 135,000 gallons of diesel fuel annually. MiniMoves has launched a number of AI-driven virtual assistants to help our customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Those virtual assistants can help customers plan moves, provide advice on how to save money on moving, even relay information about the estimated time of arrival for the moving crew. MiniCube is our latest service offering, and it's designed as a low-cost alternative for people who need to ship personal effects but are not shipping furniture. It's available for U.S. domestic and international locations. Transportation is powered by FedEx Freight so that it provides reliable, timely service that's trackable and traceable through the FedEx app. The program is set up as an e-commerce transaction on Shopify. We do have a corporate concierge service that's available to arrange this for a full-service move. The ready-to-assemble containers are shipped to the origin point where they can be packed at the customer's leisure, and then when it's ready for pickup, schedule it with FedEx for day-specific and time-specific service. It has flat rate pricing so that if it fits in the container, it ships, and it's just a very affordable way to ship 100 pounds to 500 pounds of goods domestically. It's perfect for interns and temporary workers. Worldwide, a division of MiniMoves, offers full-service international moving for air, sea, and land shipments for moves large and small. We provide every customer with a single point of contact, and it's one voice to guide that person through their transportation journey. We have worldwide services to and from anywhere in the world, including in-country moves. And we arrange customs clearance, provide guidance on prohibited items, and all the document prep necessary for a successful international relocation. Here's why MiniMoves is a good partner. We've been at this for 35 years. We've really pioneered the best full-service moving for shipments under 5,000 pounds. We're very competitive with no minimum weight or shipment size requirements. We have a nice range of services from U.S. domestic moving, international moving, and the unique MiniCube service. We're very reliable with a 98% on-time transit record and very predictable dates. Very quality focused with the industry's lowest claims rate. Again, it's been under 8% for years, and it really comes from MiniMoves' refined process. Finally, we're resourceful. We've got a really robust menu that creates options for all transferees, all customers, full packing, partial packing, self-packing, third-party crating, unpack and put away services are available, including discard, donate, and auto transportation. Thank you again for taking time to learn about MiniMoves and our unique suite of services.